Hi everyone, I'm Nathan with the eBookreader.com. For this video I wanted to do a quick comparison between the Nook Glowlight Plus here on the left and the Kobo Glo HD on the right. So both devices have e-ink's latest 300 pixel per inch high resolution screen, so they're even playing field there. They both have like the similar processor. They have the exact same processor, similar amount of memory, all that stuff. So I mean the innards are very similar. The main difference is the design and the software. So the Nook, it has this flush touchscreen here. It doesn't have the indented front, so it's kind of like the Kobo Aura. Actually, was the first device to have the flush screen like this. It has more of a premium feel. It's got this aluminum back. It's also waterproof. And then the Kobo Glo HD, these devices are the same price, so that's a good comparison here. It has the high-res screen, but it has the indented screen. It has more of a budget design here with just the plastic here and just sort of a soft textured back. So it's not as high-end as the Nook's design, and it's not waterproof, so the Nook definitely has the advantage as far as the hardware goes. Alright, so let's talk about the front lights really quickly. These two devices both have front lights, so you can read in any lighting condition. So I got the bright light on them right now. You can't really tell at all. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Get an idea of the front lights here. We got the full brightness on both of these right now. So it's got a similar level of brightness. So the Nook's has just a little bit more of a yellow tone to it. Both of them are very even. They both look really good as far as the front lights are concerned. So let's go ahead and adjust the brightness here a little bit. My camera adjusts, so it's going to be kind of hard to show the difference, but both of them do have a good range of brightness. The Nook's is a little bit dimmer right now, so let's go ahead and drop this down a little more. Oh yeah, with the Kobo Glows, the Glo HD, you can also adjust the brightness by sliding along the edge, which is really nice. So this is a good level of brightness for reading. They're both pretty comparable. Like I said, the Nook's front light's just a little bit more blue in tone, but they're both very even. So the Nook, it runs, it's based on Android operating system. The Kobo has their own special software here. It's based on Linux operating system. All Kobo devices basically have the same software, so the Kobo devices definitely have a big advantage when it comes to the software. The home screen's laid out like this. We got sort of a different view here on the Kobo, but when it comes down to the overall features, we've got a lot more options with Kobo's devices. So when it comes to reading features, the Kobo devices have a lot more font choices. They got a lot more layout options than pretty much any other devices out there, but especially the Nook. So we've got a few font choices here on the Nook. The Kobo, we've got these preloaded fonts as well, a good list of them. But what makes Kobo's different is you can add your own fonts. You can sideload your own fonts on here, and we've also got a whole bunch of different options for line spacing. You got this whole huge dial for margins and line spacing, where with the Nook we just have the 3 options for the margins and the line spacing. And then we also have like 48 font sizes on the Kobo, so you got a ton of font sizes. I'm not sure at the Nook, I think it only has like 7 or 8. But yeah, you got a lot more range of font sizes with the Kobo, and you can also set the justification options. As you can see, the Nook right here, it's doing fully justified. It just seems to depend on how the book's coded. If it wants to do fully justified or left justified, you don't have an option. With the Kobo devices, you do. You can go ahead and go to fully justified if you want. If you don't want the uneven edge, or if you'd rather have the jagged edge and the more even line spacing. So you've got the different options with that. And the Kobo, what's really cool about it is you can also go in and totally customize the font as far as the weight. So if you really want some bolder fonts, that's a huge advantage for Kobo's devices as far as being able to adjust the font darkness. So with the, obviously with Kindles and Nooks, you just got what they give you. Yeah, with the Kobo, you can apply it. It's much darker, much thicker if you want to go ahead and adjust that. Alright, so here's sort of an example of the benefits of Kobo's font adjusting options. If we get a close-up here, I got the same Malabar font loaded onto them. They may render a little differently with these different devices. As you can see, it's a lot darker when you set the bold options on the Kobo, so you got a lot more control over the font. And the screen is just a little bit better on the Kobo. The Nook, it has this added glass layer, and that does kind of degrade the quality of text just slightly, where the Kobo has the infrared touchscreen, so there's literally no layers over the screen. So we do have a little bit better clarity on the Kobo, a little bit better font, a little bit clearer, darker fonts than we do on the Nook, which has that added glass layer, kind of diffuses. As you can tell there, it's really quite a bit different actually. So both these devices have an annoying feature which I don't care for. It's the header and footer, so you get all that wasted space on the top and the bottom. The Nook seems to waste a little bit more space. One cool thing about the Kobos is there is a patch. so you can actually get rid of those. We go into reading settings. I got this info on my website if you want to learn how to do it. We can turn off the show header and footer options. Just run a search on my website to get full screen on Kobo devices, and then you go ahead and you can take advantage of the full 6-inch screen there instead of having that header and footer taking up a couple of inches of extra space. So both devices are similar with the other features. I mean, you got the table of contents. You can jump around to parts of a book. You've got notes and highlights. So I'm not going to go into much information about that because I mean it's basically the same deal. You can jump around chapters like this. Look up words, use your search feature. Those are all common features with any e-reader, so I'm not going to go into a lot of details with that. Alright, so otherwise, I mean, these two devices, they support a lot of the same content, EPUB and PDF ebooks. So when it comes to PDFs, though, the Kobo definitely has a major advantage. It has pinch zooming. You can change landscape or change rotation to landscape. So if you wanted to zoom in, for instance, you can zoom in. The Nook, it has 0 zooming options for PDFs. Just lays things out in the regular standard view, so you don't have any options for zooming or anything like that. You don't have any kind of landscape mode on the Nook, not even for ebooks. So the Kobo devices, they have landscape for PDFs, but not for ebooks. It's sort of a weird thing, but you just go right here. We got the different zoom levels, so you got the custom zoom. You can also fit to width. Okay, folks, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this review right here. Check out the ebookreader.com. I'll have some additional info on there, and I also have a bunch of other reviews. Like I said, I do like the Nook's hardware better. It's got that streamlined design, the flush glass screen, but the Kobo definitely has the advantage with a lot more software options, more versatility as far as that's concerned. So, and then the Kobo obviously has the additional format support as well with the PDFs features that work a lot better. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and you have a good day.